you mentioned royalties, and obviously we're in a current state where a lot of marketplaces are doing zero royalties or low royalties, and we don't need to get into the royalty debate. There's a lot happening there. And then you also mentioned memberships and how AO Artball is turning into a membership. And one thing I really struggle with, and I think a lot of us do, is what's the revenue model for this if there is zero royalties?
The
Yeah.
scalable approach for Artball has a primary sale each year that doesn't oversaturate the collection. It continues to build. But the principle of it, it comes down to royalties. And I think a lot of it, in terms of the brands and the IP that we work with, have a strategy around royalties themselves. I think what people sort of don't recognize is that in time, and we're exploring this in real time, and I know a lot of others are too, is that we will be able to define those that have paid royalties and those that haven't.
Mhm.
So those that want the full utility access in the future, they may be wary enough that they will have to pay the royalty
Mhm.
to receive those benefits, right? I think where someone can go and sell today and like decentralized marketplaces will exist. It was one of the red flags that I saw when I was learning about a sale
Mhm.
contract versus a smart contract on a platform and how collections were there. No one really wanted to talk about it 2 years ago. And here we are today with a number of different marketplaces that are centered around revenue making opportunities for holders. Totally
Mhm.
fine. Like I don't have any problem with that there. But I think the pressure around the feedback from lots of different creators that see huge value in royalties and what
Yeah.
that means to their own business model. And on the other side, you've got these holders that see these as financial assets that they want to receive a gain from. There's a blend of both worlds.
Mhm.
And I think it will take more time to build out, but it will get there. I think that also comes down to people seeing value in paying the royalty.
Exactly. Yeah. I think if I know that I'm going to get value for paying my royalty because of the membership and the utility, which is going to be the case as part of all these memberships, then you're going to pay it, right? Like I think one of the main problems right now is that people don't even know if they're paying royalties or not sometimes, right? Because just the way these marketplaces are, and marketplaces are adjusting and getting better at presenting that. Like Blur is a great example. They've done a really good job at showing you that
Yeah,
this is the royalty you're paying and this is why you're paying it, and you can choose the different royalty. Like they're showing you that, right? So but
totally. Imagine in time you want to claim your Australian Open 7-day pass,
mhm,
right? And it's not going to happen for this year, but for us, it's important for AO23 holders and the rest. If you go and try and claim your ticket or try and get access to what we're calling the super site, which is
mhm,
the token gated broadcast streams that are exclusive to holders, and you can't gain access because that token ID hasn't paid the royalty,
mhm.
you've got the option as a holder to either sell it and allow someone else to pay it, or you can just top up and get paid. Yeah,
Right.
and I think that there is
That's
where
powerful.
some of the solution can be, and that's what we're looking at and exploring. There are others that we've seen, and I think writing it hard code, it's just into a smart contract and limiting marketplaces is another band-aid.
Mhm,
I think we need to
mhm,
look at it more macro than that. And there's some really great minds out there that are exploring lots of different things. And I
mhm.
just don't think we should lose faith in what the royalty stands for. No matter if you're a creator, a brand, or a holder in a collection, there is a place for it. And I do think that it's worth the fight.